Hello, Dark Reader, and welcome to the dark side of the library. Generally, I'm used to saying podcast. So today we're going to be doing our trivia day. It is a little later in the day, so hopefully more people will be able to join us. Amazon Live, YouTube, etc. Feel free to come comment and join us for trivia. No shame in getting any of these answers incorrect. It's just for fun. But if you are interested in any of these trivia games, make sure to visit us on Amazon Live, and that is here, amazon.com/live/darkside of the library. We do post all these games there, and you can find them right away. So if it's something you want to play with your friends and family, we've got you covered. So also in the very beginning of my carousel on Amazon Live, I do have a couple items that are all electronics. So if you do have any questions about those, feel free to ask. I use an Elgato face cam and a Blue Yeti mic. Though I've had a few issues with my mic, my fault, not the mic's fault. It's pretty resilient. So if you do have questions, make sure to pull that up as well. Comment, let me know if what kind of questions you have about the mic, etc. So today we are going to do trivia, and I might start with something we haven't done. Actually, I don't think we've done this one ever. And this one's the Nightmare Before Christmas trivia. And unfortunately, I'm not super I like Nightmare Before Christmas a lot, but Trivial Pursuit is very difficult, like notoriously hard. So, and I have to write my little script here on Amazon Live, so hold on a second. I forgot very important stuff. So we're going to start with a few questions from some Trivial Pursuit for Nightmare Before Christmas, just because we're waiting for people to kind of join us today. And hello, welcome to Dark Side of the Library. So yeah, we will start out with some Nightmare Before Christmas and wait for some people to join us. But like I said, Trivial Pursuit has a lot of fun pop culture games in general, or just knowledge-based games. We do have, you can see here, we have our ultimate horror Trivial Pursuit game. This is tough. Like there's 1,800 questions on here, and these are for like horror professionals. So, and I thought I was pretty decent. Turns out I'm not. So we will do a few. Sorry, I also have to drink some tea. It's been a crazy day. And then we'll get going on some of these Nightmare Before Christmas questions. Oh no! Is it even on sale today? Let me see. I got to triple check. Oh my goodness, it's not even available. I'm so sorry. We're going to just briefly ask a few of these questions so you know, and then you can put on your wish list, and then you'll get notified whenever whenever it goes live again. So let's start out with this question. It says, oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. What type of skeleton is in the basket Sally raises up to Jack's window? So I'll write this one down so that you can understand my question. Sometimes I misspeak, I am noticing. So here, let me edit this real quick. Whoops. Let me edit this. Okay, so it says, what type of skeleton is in the basket Sally raises up to Jack's window? So what type of skeleton, let me move this, is in the basket Sally raises up to Jack's window? Okay, there we go. That's a long question. So it's not multiple choice. It is Trivia Pursuit. So they tend to be a little tougher, but this one you could probably guess what maybe somebody hauled up in a basket, a little skeleton. I'll give you a clue. It's little. It's pretty standard in kids' cartoons as well, having a little skeleton of something. So I'll give it a few seconds so that Amazon Live can kind of catch up a little bit. Sometimes there's a delay. And hopefully somebody will be daring enough to answer. What type of skeleton is in the basket Sally raises up to Jack's window? I mean, I can give some random multiple choice options. We'll say A, cat, B, fish, C, rat, or D, dog. And then maybe somebody's more willing to guess. So is it A, cat, B, fish, D, rat, or, oh, sorry, C, rat, or D, dog? I'm trying to keep this easy in my brain. All right. A few seconds have gone by, and the answer to this question is fish. So Sally raises a fish in the basket. Okay, we're going to do our next question here for Nightmare Before Christmas Trivia Pursuit as we wait for some people to start coming in for Trivia Day. Happy Friday, everybody. It's I know it's been kind of a crazy month. I don't know why. I mean, March is almost over, and I swear it just started. Okay. So here's a question. Some Nightmare Before Christmas fans will like or probably get this one correct. Who performed the singing voice of Jack Skellington? So let me write this one down. Who performed the singing voice of Jack Skellington? And again, there's no multiple choice here. You're gonna have to guess. And I can't come up with a multiple choice answer here because I'm trying to think of other people who might have featured in a 90s claymation film and would have sang as Jack Skellington. So good luck. I believe in you. Let me see if I can find some questions that might be a little easier. So who performed the singing voice of Jack Skellington? Oh, let's see. Okay, I have one more question from the Nightmare Before Christmas Trivial Pursuit game. Maybe I'll do two more, but so since there is a delay and I kind of need a sip of tea anyway, who performed the singing voice of Jack Skellington? Feel free to give a wild guess. I don't know if I would have gotten this correct because there's just so much information up here and I just can't remember all the things. So I admit I would definitely get this one wrong. All right, the answer to this question is Danny Elfman. He's the one who voiced the singing version for Jack Skellington. All right, here's our next question. This is definitely more on the movie, not the production of the movie. So, whom does Jack tell Lock, Shock, and Barrel to leave out of their plans? Let me write this one down. I gotta adjust. Who does Jack tell Lock, Shock, and Barrel to leave out of their plans? Okay. So I'll wait a few seconds and then the question is actually down here. I'm trying to keep up and type the questions out and then you can definitely take a guess. I personally would not, I think I would have gotten this right on a good day. Today I'm just really tired. I think that spring is definitely coming and allergy season is definitely rife. Even my poor cat is like suffering. So I think it's bogging me down a little bit. I feel a little foggy. Okay. So from the Trivial Pursuit game, The Nightmare Before Christmas, so get your head in the Nightmare Before Christmas world, who does Jack tell Lock, Shock, and Barrel to leave out of their plan? Make sure to comment. Let me know. I'll give it just a few more seconds, and we'll move on to a final question from this particular trivia deck, and hopefully we'll see some people popping in. I know Fridays can be a little hectic for people. It's also, it's Friday. Everybody's getting ready to get off work, do some fun things over the weekend, hopefully. So, yeah, I understand. Okay. So, the answer to this question is Oogie Boogie. So, I think I probably would have gotten that one right. I'm hoping. All right. Let me see if I can find a good question to. Oh, this one should be. I think this one is a good one to just guess. Okay. Nightmare Before Christmas Trivial Pursuit. As Jack speaks at the town meeting, he stands behind a podium that's shaped like what? Give it a guess. Totally understand. So, as Jack speaks at the town meeting, He stands behind a podium shaped like. All right, question is down here so you can read it. I could have said something wrong. That does tend to happen a lot. So give it a guess. This is our last question from the Nightmare Before Christmas Trivial Pursuit game. No multiple choice here. It's a little tougher for sure, but you know, it's good to rack your brains sometimes. All Trivia Pursuit games are pretty tough. I would even say the kids' versions of the Trivial Pursuit games are super tough. So, you know, so you have to be like a super fan. I know Carrie would probably get most of these ones right. She's the queen of Nightmare Before Christmas. All right. I'll say it one more time. As Jack speaks at the town meeting, he stands behind a podium that's shaped like what? I will give it like 3 seconds. Okay, it is a coffin-shaped podium. All right, so that's just a little bit of the Nightmare Before Christmas game. Unfortunately, this one is not available right now, but you can definitely add it to your wish list. It's a popular one. That's why it keeps going away. It pops up occasionally. So definitely check that one out. That's a fun one to play in between Halloween and Christmas. You guys can all watch the movies together, read some of the books even, and then test your knowledge with the Nightmare Before Christmas Trivial Pursuit. It'll be super fun. Okay, so the next game we're going to pull up here. This one's been a fairly popular one. It is called, let me get the cover. It is Games Room. It is Ridley's Bizarre Facts Trivia. So this one's been popular. It's got multiple choice, very easy to kind of navigate because you have at least options. I just realized, I hope I have the death trivia with me. Otherwise, I might have to go grab it. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So our first question for the Ridley's Bizarre Facts Trivia. Okay. A chef's hat with 100 folds once represented 100 ways to cook what? Okay, let me put, the Nightmare Before Christmas, I need to put it all the way away, but let me write this one down. This one's interesting. I don't think I would have guessed this one correct. As a chef's hat with 100 folds once represented 100 ways to cook what? Okay, so let me, oops, that's not correct. Here we go. Okay, so the options for this one are A, chicken, B, eggs, C, potatoes, or D, tomatoes. And the more I think about it, I'm like, holy cow, could I even think of 100 ways to cook any of those dishes? I'd love to, but we'll see. So I'll give you guys a few seconds. Hopefully some people will join. I just ate lunch, so I'm kind of like, blah. Okay. So a chef's hat with 100 folds once represented 100 ways to cook what? Is it A, chicken, B, eggs, C, potatoes, or D, tomatoes? There you go, Nightmare Before Christmas. All right. Well, while we wait, I might actually have to go grab that death trivia game. I don't know why I would have put it in a totally different location. That makes no sense. I don't think I was thinking. Okay, I'll repeat the potential answers again. It seems really slow today on Amazon Live. I'm actually kind of shocked. Okay, here are the possible answers. Is it A, chicken, B, eggs, C, potatoes, or D, tomatoes? And then I'll give it like 2-3 seconds and I'll give you the answer. Okay, the answer is eggs. So tomatoes would have seemed really similar or close, but then potatoes also seemed like, there actually are a lot of ways to do potatoes. So eggs is the answer. All right, next question. What was the only food that Usain Bolt ate during the Beijing Olympics? Here, let me take this one off. Is it A, chicken nuggets, B, burgers, C, hot dogs, or D, pancakes? I can't imagine just eating pancakes. What was the only food that Usain Bolt ate during the Beijing Olympics? Oh my goodness. Olympics. Okay. What was the only food that Usain Bolt ate during the Beijing Olympics? And I know I would have gotten this one wrong. And I wish that Carrie was here because we would have joked about a few things because she probably would have guessed the right answer. So is it A, chicken nuggets, B, burgers, C, hot dogs, or D, pancakes? I know I have one person watching on Amazon Live. Maybe give it a shot. Just comment with A, B, C, or D. It's okay if you get it wrong. It's just fun. Who even knows this stuff offhand? Like some people, sure, but it's okay. All right, so here's the answers once again, and then I'll give it like 3 more seconds before we move on to the next question. Is it A, chicken nuggets, B, burgers, C, hot dogs, or D, pancakes? See, pancakes just makes me, it hurts like to even think about even just a regular day, even going on a walk after breakfast. If I have pancakes, I don't feel too hot afterwards. So the other one, I would hope it was burgers. So the actual answer though is chicken nuggets. That's all they ate. Not even fries. Like why? Okay. Here is our next question. What is the official sport of Maryland State? So is it A, archery, B, fencing, C, diving, or D, jousting? Let me write this one down for you. What is the official sport of Maryland State? So I'll repeat the potential answers again because I kind of messed it up. Is it A, archery, B, fencing, C, diving, or D, jousting? I wish that we had archery available on a regular. Like if everybody had archery available at every high school or junior high, I would have taken archery. I mean, just hands down for sure. Although fencing would have been really fun too and kind of ridiculous. They're all kind of ridiculous, except for diving. So here are the potential answers again. Is it A, archery, B, fencing, C, diving, or D, jousting? And the question is right here. No cheating. I know it's tempting. And I can't remember who admitted that they were cheating a little bit. Somebody did on one of the previous Fridays. I admire them for their honesty, though. Okay. I'll repeat it one more time. A, archery, B, fencing, C, diving, or D, jousting. So the answer is jousting. That would be a really fun official state thing. Dangerous and fun. Okay, here is our next question. Okay. This one we've done before, but maybe you weren't there for it. What color is the sunset on Mars? Is it A, red, B, green, C, blue, or D, orange? Let me write this one down. What color is the sunset on Mars? I love this question because it's just not something, I love questions that ask things that I just don't really, that we overlook all the time or we don't really think about. And this one is just really cool to kind of conceptualize. So the question is right here. What color is the sunset on Mars? And here's your potential answers. We have A, red, B, green, C, blue, or D, orange. So question here, fun space question. I love space. I really wish that I dove more into it when I was going to school. I was so focused on doing everything that other people wanted me to do. Biggest mistake. It totally makes college crap. Okay, I'll repeat the potential answers and then I'm going to give it to you. So you have to answer. You have to answer. Okay, is it A, red, B, green, C, blue, or D, orange? Okay. 3, 2, 1. The answer to this question is blue. That would be really pretty, I think. You're on this beautiful red planet, and then you've got this blue sunset. It's kind of wild, actually. That is not what I would have guessed. Okay, here is our next question. What is the term for the dot over the letters I and J? Apparently, there is a term. So if you're a literary nerd, grammar person, English person, what is the term for the dot over the I and J? I'll even give you the lowercase versions so you can actually see it. So the options are A, a toddle, a B, tuttle. Oh, this, okay, let me reset. Is it A, a toddle, B, tuttle, C, tittle, or D, tattle? Oh my God. Oh, they need to change it. That's for sure. So I'll repeat them again and I'll go slower. Is it A, a tottle, B, a tuttle, C, a tittle, or D, a tattle? That is just, I can't believe there's an actual term. Of course there is. We have to, for linguistics, we have to understand all these things. Okay, so I'll give you guys a few seconds. Hopefully somebody will potentially know or guess. Totally fine guessing. I guess probably 90% of the time. And I don't know what I would have said for this one. They're all basically the same. Okay, so is it A, a toddle, B, a tuttle, C, a tittle, or D, a tattle? I think I would have gotten that wrong. Okay, the answer to this particular question, it is C, a tittle. I probably would have said a toddle. I don't know why. It just kind of feels like a toddle to me. Okay, here's our next question. Hopefully I can say this correctly. Rhanidophobia is the fear of what? Is it A, pigeons, B, fish, C, frogs, or D, parrots? So rhanidophobia is the fear of what? Okay. There you go. Okay, rhanidophobia is the fear of what? Is it A, pigeons, B, fish, C, frogs, or D, parrots? So let's see. I'm also going to, hey, you know, it looks like there's quite a few people on Amazon Live right now. Like, and it's, I forgot, it is St. Patrick's Day. I forgot about that. Okay, so you have the question right here. Rhanidophobia is the fear of what? Is it A, pigeons, B, fish, C, frogs, or D, parrots? I would hate to have a phobia of pigeons. They are everywhere. They, especially if you live in the city, it would just be horrible. It would be horrible. Okay. Hey, you know, maybe there's just so many people on live right now. Or not. Who knows? Okay. So one more time before we move on. A, pigeons, B, fish, C, frogs, or D, parrots. And I'll give it just a few more seconds and then we're going to have to move on. Got to keep going. Okay, so the answer to this question is frogs. So rhanidophobia, I hope I'm saying that correctly, is the fear of frogs. Interesting stuff. Okay. One Not one more. What am I saying? Okay, here is, I feel like I got things a little mixed up here. Oh, here. I lied. Okay, which celebrated scientist believed that the world would end in 2060? Is it A, Thomas Edison, B, Charles Darwin, C, Albert Einstein, or D, Isaac Newton? Let me write this one down. Which celebrated scientist believed that the world would end in 2060? I'm curious if you guys actually know who it is. And I'm sorry I said celebrated, brated, because we're celebrating today for St. Patty's Day. I keep forgetting it's St. Patrick's Day today. I'm seeing green everywhere and I'm like, why? So is it A, Thomas Edison, B, Charles Darwin, C, Albert Einstein, or D, Isaac Newton? I'm very curious if somebody actually knows offhand, like, oh yeah, so and so said that a while ago. Obviously, I'll give it a few more seconds and hopefully Amazon will catch up a little bit. So the answer to this, I guess I'll repeat them one more time: Thomas Edison, Charles Darwin, Albert Einstein, or Isaac Newton. And the answer to this question is Isaac Newton believed that the world was going to end in 2060. I hope that they're wrong. We'll see, though. Okay, next question. Which country has no mosquitoes? Zero mosquitoes. The dream. Is it A, Iceland, B, Greenland, C, Norway, or D, Finland? So which country has no mosquitoes? A, Iceland. So questions right here. A, Iceland, B, Greenland, C, Norway, or D, Finland? Just give it a guess. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you. And then I also need, oh my goodness, wild. There's a lot of weird stuff in here. Thus, why we're doing bizarre facts trivia. I had that correct. Okay. Answers: Iceland, Greenland, Norway, or Finland. So I'll give it a few more seconds and then you can expect a new question. I'll give you the answer pretty soon. Okay. So the answer to this question is Iceland does not have any mosquitoes, which is interesting because Greenland is further north. So it'd be like, I would have immediately thought, oh yeah, it's definitely Greenland because it's colder. Okay, so here's a weird question. I don't know how I feel about it. What does the cheese Casu Marzu contain? Okay, is it A, fermented spiders, B, live maggots, C, smoked ham, or D, pressed flowers? I like that the first two are just so awful. And the other ones are like, yeah, that's fine. Flowers? So what does the cheese Casu Marzu contain? So the possible answers to this one are A, fermented spiders, B, live maggots, C, smoked ham, or D, pressed flowers. Yes, this is not the greatest thing to learn today, but not all great things are happy things to learn. I don't know. I'm clearly in a weird mood today. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully soon. All right, here's the potential answers here. We have A, fermented spiders, B, live maggots. Yes, I know it's disgusting and doesn't make me feel good either. C, smoked ham, or D, pressed flowers. Let me know in the comments. Definitely would love to hear from you. Hopefully, somebody will get this correct. And then I will reveal the answer. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to. Okay, so here is the answer. The answer is actually live maggots. I hate it. I'm so sorry. That was a gross question, but now you know. All right. So, which actor had to catch rats for his first job? Was it A, Warren Beatty, B, Brad Pitt, C, Tom Hanks, or D, George Clooney? Which actor had to catch rats for his first job? Nice to know that there are those up there that were once us over here. So here are the potential answers. We have Warren Beatty, and I have to be honest, I actually don't know who that is. I mean, I probably do if I saw his face, but name-wise, not getting it. Warren Beatty, Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks, or George Clooney? Which actor had to catch rats for his first job? So I'll give it a few more seconds, and hopefully people will come comment and let me know what their thoughts are. Unfortunately, I haven't had many people pop in today, so I might actually have to shut this down because it's slow and I can't do that. So the potential answers for this one are Warren Beatty, Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks, or George Clooney. Let me know. And I think this might be our last question today since I haven't really heard from anybody. Sorry. It's St. Patty's Day. People are probably like, I'm out. I'm going to go someplace like a party. I totally get it. Like, it's hard. I get it. All right. So the answer is actually Warren Beatty. He had to catch rats for his first job. All right. If you have stopped by or if you're watching our rewatch, thank you so much for joining us. We'll do it next week as well on Friday. I haven't firmed down a time. It's just going to be sometime on Friday. We'll see. Thank you again. If you do enjoy dark stuff, dark reads, especially dark books, make sure to give us a follow and to check out all of our socials. Those are listed down here in this moving banner at Dark Side of the Library. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, etc. Thanks so much.